We got ourselves together team 1 with Hydrocarbon chilling in the back. We got Jesus waiting to take his turn. Malfury in the back as a feral. We got Eva Maria, and looks like it's going to be Dead End. Dead End? Dead End. Dead End. Dead End. That's actually his name is Dead End. D-A-D. It's like not A, but letter E. Like, I don't know. Yeah, that's literally a letter in Russia. D-A-D-A-N-D. That's enough. I'll probably mispronounce it. Freeze and trap into a fear onto Malfurion. As Wolf looking for a bit of a reset versus the kitty cat is going to engage this bats into full Beach of Wrath. The Chakram joins in. 10% more damage. Going to be Malfurion getting hit with the Silent Angel stun. Might be shrinking out. Might be pulling defenses here. Going to be quick roar as the Shackles comes out by Wolf into a freezing trap under Malfurion as Wolf looking for that fear. And it's taking a page out of the Hydrocarbons book with those fears, trying to stay aggressive with those. Going to be a bunch of Cobra shots back to back from Malfurion. We're starting to continue the swipes, continue the blaze, continue the pressure rolling. Going to be tricky for Wolf as Wolf is starting to take a bit of pressure himself. Malfurion looking for the reset. Wolf just continuing to pile on the damage. Continuous Cobra shots back to back, getting the kill commands in there from time to time. The Benson continue to get some pressure in as well. Going to be that frenzy regen for Malfurion looking for a reset of his own. Wolf could be in trouble. His wall is up from Malfurion. It's going to get some damage up and running. Maim, and Malfurion got himself full damage to go for Berserk. Actually, looks like he's going to separate his damage. He is holding on to Berserk, holding on to Frenzy Regen. Massive heal from Dead End, Warlock Hellstone. That is going to put him in a decent spot. Badgered Wolf, but it's going to be DR'd. And also, that is an Orc too. So it's not going to last long. Stun onto Malfurion. Bark's not enough. It looks like Wolf is literally going to run over him with a quick feint death. Camo. Almost escaping that flare as Hydra not giving him much opportunity to reset. Freezing trap waiting for Hydra. It looks like Wolf is going to have himself 3 raptors instead of 2 now. All right, Wolf, just take a look at the undead raptor. He's like, you're my friend now. Hydra not letting Wolf escape. He's going to harpoon him, pin him to the ground for a second, trying to get as many raptor strikes in as he can. Wolf having to burn Fleshcraft with a turtle shell. Hydra is going to hold on to his Fleshcraft for a little bit later, using Flame Shot on one of the pets of Wolf, which is actually a good idea as a hunter. If you have Flame Shot, use it on the pet, because with the Feint Death, they can remove Flame Shot dot. But if you use it on the pet, those procs for kill shots can still proc, as he can't remove it from the pet unless he like dismisses the pet or something. Turtle Shell really early for Hydra. Wolf might be in a bad spot right now. It's Hydra going for a full reset. Kill shots to follow. Stun onto Hydra. He does go for Feint Death as the chakrams come out. Freezing trap. Hydra's pet might be able to finish the fight though. Hydra's pet is doing whatever he can. He's continuing to charge. Death shock him onto the pet. Wolf just trying to kill the pet. He's literally just trying to focus the pet down if he can. The pet is still back in there. Hydra just wants to go for a couple kill shots into the stun trinket, into a feint death. I think Hydra accidentally grenaded Embargo or something. And Wolf is at no health whatsoever. Hydra is going to be able to hunt him down, taking him out. G-Funk going for a harpoon, but Hydra with a feint death, immuning the harpoon. Looks like G-Funk is going to be able to re-harpoon again. What is this chick he's doing? What is this dance? Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. I literally, first thing I thought is that a Disney thing? Like that frog with a hat? What was that? Blizzard, how'd you break Freezing Trap? Actually, this is probably the best bug in Freezing Trap. That's probably the best Freezing Trap bug I could ever see. Actually, I don't even want to fix it. I don't even want to fix it at all. Freezing Trap on the G-Funk, Hydrocarbon looking for the reset. Bugs Bunny. When I edit this video, I'll hopefully have the gif of the frog so everybody knows what I'm talking about. I'll show you guys after the stream. I'll show you guys after the stream. Oh, it looks like Hydra does go down. As G-Funk does land a couple more hits into him. Jesus get hit with a stun. Immediately trinkets out of it with the human racial blind onto G-Funk. G-Funk trinkets before more sword can stack up, but the grippy hand is out. Gonna be the turtle shell. G-Funk just trying to tank up as Jesus ramping up on damage. The Remorse Winter into the grippy hand into full burst. It was kind of like a big giveaway. As G-Funk continued to poke around the corner, getting a couple pot shots in. Warner Brothers Frog, I think that's what it is. So we'll look up Warner Brothers Frog so I can show you what that was. And I'll tell you guys, if you'll tell me like if that looks similar or not. If that's G-Funk or not. Next title of the video. This hunter has the moves. Moves capitalized. Oh my goodness. G-Funk with a manding bandage looking for that reset. Jesus denying that reset of health We hit on the 5-minute mark. Finally, Dampen is rolling in. Jesus doesn't even need the dampening. G-Funk out of options is going to get hit with that stun. Fane deaths it for a second. If Jesus is careful enough, he does find G-Funk on the ground. Freezing Trap to stop him for a moment. And I don't know if G-Funk has any healing. Big old death grip, gripping him to his death. Quick obliterate. And just is going to AMS some of that flayed shot damage. Well, all the hunters have fallen. Now we have just the rest. Embargo opening up on Jesus. Opening up to him. Kidney shot from a mile away. IBF for Jesus. Trying to tank up this rogue damage. Quick disarm by the hunter. Blind by Jesus. Looking for that fleshcraft reset. And Embargo not able to get himself a re-stealth off it. Jesus denying him that setup. Jesus trying to walk away from Embargo. It's so funny. And Embargo can just hit him from another zip code. Chain of Ice into a stun. Embargo gonna take a bit of damage. Jesus though doesn't really have the biggest burst here. He doesn't have the grippy hand. Did apply a pillar. He did apply Empowered Rune Weapon, but no grippy hand to follow. An Embargo with a quick blind reset since Jesus does not run a normal trinket. Does put him a little bit behind, but the rogue can control the fight as much as he wants to, especially with the rogue playing the cooldown reduction legendary with vanishes. I mean, his CDs are always constantly up. Jesus grabbing the grippy hand and might be able to get Embargo a bit of pressure. Going to be cloaked by the rogue, trying to deny any shadow damage, trying to keep the flesh cap nice and pristine. So Jesus unable to do much, trying to get some resources off of the slime pet, but Embargo's slime pets only last for like, what, 10 seconds? So unless you start obliterating immediately, you're not really going to get any death strikes off him. Embargo with a kidney shot onto Jesus is going to walk a good distance away. Look at that, staying right outside of melee range. Quick disarm before Jesus can really even get anything rolling. But the blind and Remorse Winter, you don't need a weapon to let the power of the frost just kind of curse through your veins. Icy Pillar is going to be actually doing quite a bit of damage to Embargo, but an evasion is going to deny a lot of the physical damage from Jesus. Cannot let those pillars connect. Stun onto Embargo with Remorse Winter, the remnants of it. Jesus is super low health. Getting shot by Embargo, and I think he's going to be able to slice and dice the Death Knight down with Ave Maria joining the fight next. Quick vanish by Embargo, reducing the cooldown of a lot of his abilities. Blind back up, and Blind actually goes from like what 1.5 minutes CD with a talent, and then with a vanish it's like 20 seconds off, so it's like a 1.1 minute blind as long as you can vanish off it. So you blind, then vanish, and you get a blind literally a minute later. That's kind of busted when you think about it. That's kind of insane. Now imagine a blind had cooldown reduction elements to it. I'm trying to remember if it ever did. I know it's some defense used to. Go into a big stun into Embargo as Ave Maria trying to burn the wings with a bit of damage, but that's going to be disarmed by the rogue. Ave Maria able to use certain abilities as a paladin, but because they're not playing Final Verdict or Final Reckoning, they can't really use Wreck from distance. Or Templar's Verdict. No, it's Final Verdict. Yeah, so they can't use Last Verdict from a distance with a 10-yard range. So they're playing normal Templar's Verdict, which requires a weapon. So when you're disarmed, you actually can't use it. But that is the advantage or disadvantage, I guess, in some cases of playing Necrolord. You give up something. But you do get the big old Vanquisher's Hammer, and you can run the Gavel Legendary, and you get yourself a really good combo of big burst damage plus a big defensive bonus from being Necro. Ave Maria with a stab, trying to go for a heal. Fleshcraft as he gets interrupted, so Embargo is gonna have to burst through that Fleshcraft, but at 25% dampening, that shield is diminished a little bit in value, and the rogue just had the constant pressure to keep the pressure rolling. It's gonna go for a short charge. Look at that charge with a Blade Rush. He just kind of scooted over. He just kind of slid into the DMs of Ave Maria. I went for a bit of a reset. It's going to be an interrupt as Ave Maria trying to catch up on healing. Might be in a bad spot, might be unwinnable here, and I think the rogue got him. Oh, the rogue has a Necrolord blasting out the paladin. Normally, that's an unfavorable matchup, extremely unfavorable. And Dead End is going to be an Affliction Warlock versus Embargo, grappled by the rogue to re-engage with the Warlock. Going to be that Dark Pact with a Mortal Coil. Trinkets out of this immediately. Kidney shot onto Dead End. Try to deny him burst. That's going to be wall out of Dead End with Catastrophe, but a cloak out of the rogue, denied any of that Venti or burst. Trying to go for a stun around the corner, is able to get it. Dead End looking for a fear. That's going to be quick interrupt by the rogue though. It looks like the rogue is going to back up. Once Vanish and once Cloak is down, he might be in a disadvantage. It looks like Dead End is playing as a Mechanome, so he's got his homies in there. Look at that. Those guys will actually come in and they'll try to beat you up. They do decent damage, don't they? I'm pretty sure those things do okay damn. Not the greatest, but not like Earth Elemental damn, is it? Gonna be Dead End getting locked down in the stun as he got full cooldowns rolling, trying to get himself a bit of a heal. Gonna be quick intro, quick gouge by Embargo. Might still have a kick available. is getting dotted up, but it looks like a dead end might still be able to make something happen. The dots are on Embargo. He is going to take a lot of pressure though. There was a full haste and everything. Flush cut up. Does dead end have an interrupt? Looks like that was advantage by the rogue with a flush cut. So there was no way he was going to interrupt him either way. Another kidney shot by the rogue. Data does he have anything to follow here? Dark back to give himself a shield. And hopefully he can get a full set of dots. So the Embargo is going to get interrupted on Shadow. Not a lot of health real left. Is going to go for a big old gateway. And his Mechanome health increase, I think, is gone. Embargo tried to juke away from the spheres. Try to go. What was a drain? That didn't try to drain from Christina just now. Huh. Well, good thing Embargo shut that down real quickly. Otherwise, that was going to be a bit of cheesy doodle if I were to say it myself.